Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel with me, Monique. For today's video, we're going to talk about one of the biggest, if not the biggest selling perfume of all time, which is of course the Chanel No. 5. So this perfume was created in 1921, which means this year in 2021 is a 100-year celebration of the Chanel No. 5 perfume. So this perfume has been around for 100 years, and up to this day, it is still the biggest selling perfume of all time. According to a survey by the NPR, one bottle of Chanel perfume No. 5 is sold every 30 seconds. Can you imagine? So this perfume was first launched in May 5th, 1921, and it was created by Ernest Beau. So Chanel asked Ernest Beau to create the first perfume for her. It was the first perfume for the house of Chanel. At that time, Ernest Beau gave her a few options and she chose the one that is No. 5. And of course, No. 5, as we all know, is also Chanel's favorite number or lucky number. This perfume was ahead of its time because it was created by a blend of synthetic and natural elements. In the 20s, if you are a respectable woman, your perfume would have a scent of one particular flower. It's not a mix of different things. And jasmine, which is another ingredient in this perfume, was known for a scent for women who are courtesans or, you know, kept women, if you might say so. Coco Chanel at that time wanted to create a scent that would symbolize the modern woman. She doesn't want a perfume that smells like rose or, you know, one of those very floral scent. And she wants something that lasts longer. So Ernest Beau integrated aldehydes at that time, which was not used a lot because it is a very strong scent. Aldehydes is a chemical that is used to make the scent last longer. It also creates that clean soap-like smell. I'm not going to discuss much about the ingredients of this perfume, as you can just like easily read it on Google. In Chanel No. 5, some of the notes that you can find are jasmine, ylang ylang, which is sourced from Madagascar, and the jasmine is sourced from Grasse, which is a region in France that is well known for flowers. If you haven't watched the documentary Nose about I forgot his name, but he's the nose of Dior, basically the person that creates the perfume for House of Dior. It's an amazing documentary if you haven't watched that. But a lot of flowers that he sourced is from Grasse. Also, it has May Rose, which is a bloom of rose that only blooms 3 weeks in a year. So you can imagine how expensive it would be, because it would take like a ton of these fresh flowers just to create a small amount of pure perfume. But of course, the Chanel No. 5 today smells different than when it first created, because the evolution of the soil where the elements are sourced from, they have to update and tweak a little bit to adapt with, you know, the natural elements that they have. Definitely Chanel No. 5 is such an iconic perfume. You can see from the bottle, it is also such an iconic shape of the bottle. It is considered more masculine at that time. This reminds you of like brandy bottle or those lab bottle where they, you know, mix and create scents. It is a perfume that's been around for a long time and has been associated with a lot of famous people. For example, Marilyn Monroe in one of her interviews said that she doesn't wear anything when she sleeps except a few drops of Chanel No. 5. The first phase for the Chanel perfume is of course Coco Chanel herself, and the whole campaign was shot by Richard Avedon, which was of course a very famous photographer at that time. That whole campaign alone set the bar for every other like perfume campaign at that time. I'm really curious to see how they're going to celebrate this 100-year centennial celebration. What kind of things are they going to come up with? Because a few years ago they came up with the red bottle for Christmas, which to this day I'm bummed that I didn't get that bottle, because I was just gifted this one by my essay at that time, so I didn't feel the need to get the red bottle. But actually it was a very collectible one. So if they come up with something interesting and new this year for the 100-year celebration, I definitely would try to get a bottle of it just to have it in my collection. At first, when I was in my 20s, you know, everyone and their mother knows about Chanel No. 5. And as a girl in my 20s, after hearing so much about the Chanel No. 5, I really wanted to love it. I really wanted to love the scent. But when you are that young, this scent is a little bit more sophisticated. For someone who is in their early 20s, I always associate it with someone who is older, you know, some old like lady with a proper outfit. But now that I'm in my 30s, I have to say that I do like the scent, and I think it is such a classic scent. It is not for everyone, of course, not everyone loves this, but you know, it is the biggest selling perfume of all time, but it is very classic. It does last on your skin or on your clothes. I highly recommend this perfume, but make sure you try it on your skin before you're purchasing it so that you know whether you would like it or not. Oh, one more thing. Back in the day during the World War II, I think during the World War, what really helped the popularity of this perfume is that a lot of the American soldiers that were in Europe would buy this perfume and bring it to their girlfriends and their wives back home in the States. That's a little tidbit about the Chanel No. 5. Let me know in the comment section down below what is your favorite perfume. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!